Hunter Moore, the most hated man on the internet, gets a new Netflix documentary. So let's see if it's worth your time. Hey everybody, my name is Justin. Here I try to watch everything that hits theaters and on streaming services like Netflix. If you guys are like me, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below for more up and coming content. So this is a new documentary series based on Hunter Moore, the most hated man on the internet. Early 2010s, he had created a site called Is Anyone Up? Essentially what it was is that anybody could submit a photo of their exes, men or women, and he would post it online, and he could link profiles, Facebook profiles, to these pictures. So many men and women had their photos up on this site without their consent or even their knowledge, and people discovered it and said, hey, your photo is online. But then you dive a little bit deeper into it, is that they never sent it to anybody. And then how could they get it without hacking certain emails? After a woman's photo went online, her mother saw it as her mission to try to get this photo taken down and help several other women against Hunter Moore. This is a 3-part documentary series that covers the legal battles around it, Hunter Moore and the uprising of Is Anyone Up, and this woman and how she is helping her daughter and other women as well. I actually never have heard of this site. I wasn't on Twitter in 2012, I believe. I may have been. I might have just not used it a lot, but I don't remember getting on Twitter that early. And so I've never heard of this site until now. It's messed up that a lot of people had their pictures up there without the consent, but it just goes to show there's not a lot of privacy when it comes to the internet or sending images through cell phone. The series perfectly captures how messed up that site was and how people absolutely loved Hunter, and then on the other side of it all, how people were affected by Hunter Moore's site and how it ruined their life. Certain people lost their jobs over this because they found the photos. So it perfectly captures both of it. Everybody loves Hunter Moore. He has this following that he calls the family. They'll do whatever he wants them to do. It got to a point where they were starting to film odd videos and messed up things for him. But then it also showed that he refused to take things down, and he just laughed at people when they asked, can you take this one photo down? That side of the story is really emotional. You see how people regret taking these photos and sending them out to people. And then once it gets up on this site, we have these raw interviews with people that are affected. We had a person that was a teacher and she lost her job, and people are known for one exact thing that they did when it came to that site. You see these interviews with the people and how it affected their lives and where they are now. And there's a lot of emotions that come with it. It's captured in a way that doesn't feel fake at all. It's all real. It's all emotional, and how just one picture could ruin your life. So that aspect of the story is handled very well. It's one woman who is going all in with protecting her daughter, and then once she helps out her daughter, she helps out several other women, and she just seems so invested in it. And that feud between her and Hunter Moore is also explored nicely throughout. We also see the crazy side of it with Hunter Moore going deep into why he created this site, what it meant to him, and he didn't care about anything, and his lifestyle as well. People that knew him just said that he just did not care about it. And so that side is also very messed up, as this one guy has no remorse whatsoever for the images that he's posted and how it's affected people's lives. He's laughed at them. He's gone on Anderson Cooper to just kind of describe the site and how popular it is. He has no remorse whatsoever. So that side of the story within the 3 episodes is messed up, and it's hard to watch this one man just, not care about whatsoever and just have these images, and some of them were underage. Just had a really eerie feeling when watching this series. When we get to that 3rd episode, it kind of wraps up the uprising of the site. The 3rd episode covers do we have enough evidence to lock Hunter Moore away? What are his crimes? Is he protected through Facebook or whatever? How do you go about putting this man behind bars for what he's done? And so the third episode looks at all that evidence, looks at a lot of the footage, the interviews, the court case as well, and how terrified Hunter Moore is. So each episode offers something in specific, and I think they do a great job of starting it, giving it a conclusion, and then also kind of expanding a little bit within it in the next episode. You have that uprising, how popular he became. He had that family and Twitter and how it just blew up overnight, and he had these interviews. And then you had how it affected women and men as well, and how they lost their jobs. Relationships were ruined because of all of this. You see the low point of all of these people's lives, and it's truly emotional to watch. And then that third episode delivers on the legal battle and having a case against him and all of the evidence. And so each aspect I thought was interesting in its own way, and I was really captivated by this story. And since I've never heard of this site, Is Anyone Up, it was interesting to see the highs and lows of it and how people tried to take this site down. We actually had a guy that was in the military and wiggled his way into Hunter Moore's life and eventually got the site taken down. So it meant a lot to people to try to take the site down and protect men and women and having their photos online. So the most hated man on the internet, I got that vibe. I got that Hunter Moore was the most hated man on the internet, with how he disregarded people's requests and had no remorse even in the courtroom. The title of the most hated man on the internet, he lives up to that. Without being there when it was really popular on Twitter and on the internet, this is one of the most hated men on the internet. So before I give you my score for the most hated man on the internet, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer reactions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit that subscribe button down below to get it all in one spot. I'm going to go ahead and give the most hated man on the internet a B. Thank you guys for watching my review for the new Netflix series, The Most Hated Man on the Internet. Have you guys seen it by chance? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.